On 1st of October 2017, Manchester University NHS Foundation Trust was created. You may have seen a few changes, like new signs in the main hospital areas and MFT lanyards staff are wearing now. And already, colleagues from across the hospitals have started coming together to make improvements for patients, and we wanted to keep you updated.
I'm so proud that together we created the new Manchester University NHS Foundation Trust on the 1st of October. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's been involved for their absolutely first-class efforts. It's really outstanding the way staff have come together across all our hospitals and services and really addressed the challenge how we can improve our services for the benefits of patients.
The clinical teams are now working on improvements in our clinical care because after all that was why we went through with the merger in the first place. Through that work we are already aware of some really quick wins in terms of patient benefit. So because of some of the extra theatre sessions we've put on at Wythenshawe around gynaecology for example, we are now able to offer that service either at St Mary's or at Wythenshawe, so giving local people extra choice. In the same way, for our kidney stone patients, we can now offer a service on the Wythenshawe site, so our MRI patients can choose which location they might want to be treated.
Let's hear a bit more about these two examples. At the moment, if a woman needs gynecological surgery, for example, because she has had a miscarriage or has an ovarian condition, her operation can be delayed if a more urgent surgical case comes into the hospital. But as one trust, the hospitals are introducing an extra dedicated list at Wythenshawe just for gynaecological patients. Women are now able to choose the first or closest appointment at Wythenshawe or St Mary's.
So certainly for the women it will give them access to surgery earlier. At the moment, if a woman presents at Wythenshawe who has sadly lost her baby, she may have to wait for a slot on an operating list to become available. By putting the planned list in and by allowing women from both sites to take an option to go to either site, there'll be lists available on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and a woman can pick and choose which list she then wants to go on to.
So women may, they'll have the advantage of being able to choose from maybe the hospital site which is nearer to them, or they might want to choose to have their surgery at the hospital which can offer a sooner surgical list. So it's all about improving patient choice. I found it very interesting working with our colleagues from across the sites, because although we have come to this juncture from two separate organisations, we found that by working through on this theatre list, we've actually got a very similar approach to nursing care, so I found that very interesting.
So we've got a really good group together who I think the team said at the last meeting how much they were enjoying working together, and we've actually achieved quite a lot in quite a short space of time because everybody's really engaged in it, and I think that's been about the people that are there.
Wythenshawe has a specialist lithotripsy machine which uses ultrasound to shatter kidney stones, avoiding the need for surgery. The MRI uses a visiting mobile lithotripsy service. Now, patients are being offered the option to be treated at Wythenshawe if an appointment is available sooner.
Here at Wythenshawe Hospital we have an on-site lithotripsy machine and therefore can provide a lithotripsy service every day of the week.
My name is Xingyun Liu and I live in Gatley, 10 minutes away from here. Before the trust was merged, I was told to attend this treatment in MRI, and Ms. Gray told me that we can give you earlier treatment here in Wythenshawe. I think from the perspective of a patient's view, it's always better to have it treated as quick as possible.
The MRI one called me one day and said that we're sending you to Wythenshawe and that we can see you in a week's time, which was good news for me because I've waited quite a while to have this kidney stone removed. So yeah, it's been good. It's been really good.
Staff across a number of other specialties are also developing plans to ensure consistent and high-quality care is available no matter where patients are treated. The rehabilitation teams have collaborated to arrange for some patients admitted to Wythenshawe Hospital with hip fractures and who live in Trafford to be transferred to Trafford General Hospital for their rehabilitation following surgery. Patients are then closer to home and it's easier to provide follow-up community services and for family to visit. Staff in pharmacy, radiology and orthopaedics are among some of the other teams leading on the early work to look at ways they can share their ideas, make their services consistent and improve the care available to patients. As well as providing opportunities to improve the way we deliver services, the merger also offers a range of wider benefits.
I think the benefits of creating MFT, we have many excellent services within the former UHSM and former CMFT, but we have the opportunity in bringing those services, those clinical teams together to actually develop service strategies that will work for the City of Manchester and way beyond.
One of the areas where patients will benefit from the merger relates to research and innovation.
The scale of the new organisation, our links to local universities and the potential to improve the health of the populations that we serve creates a unique opportunity to dramatically increase the amount of funding that we can attract into the system to improve the health of patients across Manchester, Greater Manchester and the North West.
Now that the Trust has been established, work is moving forward to integrate North Manchester General Hospital into the new organisation, 12 to 18 months on from the merger. We will continue to work with colleagues and patients across Manchester and Greater Manchester to join up health and social care services across our hospitals, city and region.
We now have in front of us a truly incredible opportunity. We can take all the strengths from the predecessor organisations and start to shape services in a way that will deliver that highest level of care to the patients and the communities we serve.
MFT is your trust, and we want to work with you to make our services the very best they can be for you, your family and friends. We will keep you updated about developments during the coming months.